This is how super producty videos are made. There's our model, there's our product shot, there's our camera, there's the slider. So this is what the cameras do. Look off into nothing and act like there's something there that amuses you. And action. Don't look at me, look at nothing. That's very funny. How's my hair look? Beautiful? Good. Ouch. This looks natural, right?
Yeah.
Okay, as soon as that camera starts moving, we're gonna laugh and look off into the beautiful sunset. And it's about to go, and action.
Okay, wait, where are you looking?
I'm looking off that way, you look off in that sunset.
That way.
There's a sunset over there and there's a sunset over there. So we're gonna tag team the sunsets. I'm gonna put some crappy stock music to this and it's gonna look wonderful. Okay, ready? Okay, I think we've had just about enough mediocre royalty-free music. Keep in mind, Rhino did send this slider to me for free, but they are not paying me to review this or anything like that, so I'm allowed to talk as much trash as I want. As usual, my opinions cannot be purchased for anything under 20 bucks. Now the time-lapse feature is awesome and you could even do long exposures with this app. So you could literally take your phone and do a long exposure motion time-lapse. I mean, that's awesome. I honestly didn't even know if a phone could do long exposure, so this is sweet. We're in Washington, DC now. We're gonna go look at the White House and stuff. Steve's gonna go look at some plaques. That's his favorite thing in the world, is to look at plaques on buildings.
Gene.
All right, we're gonna try to do a time lapse of Abe Lincoln. This is gonna take about 6 minutes to get a 5-second clip. I brought the ISO way down to 50 and the shutter speed is at 2 seconds per shot. So that should give us some good motion blur between the people walking around and all that. So let's see how it looks. Super dark here and we can't actually get very close to the White House. It's way over there. This is as close as we can get, so. ROV sliders were designed to work with mobile phones, specifically iPhones, and I believe Android support coming very soon. Yeah, iPhones are great cameras, but me personally, I don't really shoot on them very often, simply because I usually have a DSLR with me and I'd rather just shoot on that when I can. And plus, I want to keep my gear package as minimal as possible. I don't want to own that much stuff. Now, this is the ROV Pro, which means you can pop this off, throw this guy on here, and make this compatible with a DSLR. Now we're talking. So Rhino basically calls this a slider you'll actually take with you everywhere, which is awesome because it's super lightweight. Look how streamlined that is, and there's no like cables hanging out. You got these feet that stick out, so no matter what kind of terrain or surface you're on, these can be planted on it. And look how nicely this thing tucks away. I mean, the design of this thing is absolutely beautiful. Now they come in two different sizes. This is the ROV Pro Everyday, which is the more compact version. They're coming out with a Traveler, which is an extended runway. They also offer this bag, which is nice and tiny and contains your accessories you might want to carry with it and your slider. Pretty solid feet on it. Micro USB charger right here and powered right here, and battery built in. These are supposed to last all day, so that is sick. Turn on the app, turn on the slider, and boom, they connect immediately. So I love that. No messing around with Wi-Fi and passwords and all this stuff. It just connects. I love the user interface of this app. It's very simple and straightforward. If you don't know much about cameras, you can pick it up and figure it out. But if you want to dial in settings, you have full control of your shutter speed, your ISO, your white balance, all that stuff. And you can quickly adjust between different frame rates, which is a huge plus. I think the iPhone app needs to have that just like built in to be able to switch between 24, 30, 60 right in the app, but ROV Slider does. So I like that. I remember the first time looking at electronic sliders, I was like, that looks kind of complicated to set up. Like, how do you tell it where to position and how fast to go and all that stuff? It's super simple. With this app, all you have is like literally just your positions, and then you pick your speed. You have slow, medium, and fast. Let's do fast, and I like to do it on a loop. Hit record, and boom, it starts moving on its own, and could not be simpler. The app itself is very, very easy to use, so I love that, and just the right amount of features. And now we're just gonna tell the app that we are now using a DSLR. Instead of slow, medium, fast, you control the duration of your move. So let's say if we were to do it at 9 seconds, then then it's gonna move nice and quickly. And I have the ramp set up high so it doesn't just like jerk really fast. It kind of accelerates at a nice smooth pace. Very, very simple to use. Turn it on, play with it for like 2 minutes and you'll be very comfortable with this app. I guarantee it. My main complaint is probably how noisy this thing is. I mean, it's not loud. It's running at full speed right now, but you can still kind of hear it, but this is as loud as it gets. If sound is really an issue for you, then unfortunately you're gonna have to slow that down. Let's do a 20-second move. And at this speed, it's gonna be much, much quieter. At the beginning of the video, you might have heard the sound of the motor a little bit.
Camping. This looks natural, right?
Yeah.
And that was with this thing on top of here. So even with this, if you're running it at full speed on loop, you're still gonna hear it in your camera's audios. One complaint I have is that you have to have your phone to operate this thing. This entire thing only has one button, which is just to turn it on and off, and the rest of it you control through the app. So if your phone dies, then this basically becomes dead weight. I really wish there was another button on here where it was kind of like just like one button activation. For example, with GoPros, my favorite firmware update they've ever had is that one button activation. You just press the button and you can set it so that it turns on and starts recording at the setting you want. I wish this had something similar where you just press one button and then it just automatically turns on and starts doing like a loop motion or something like that. Because while I was filming my intro sequence, I found that I just like to turn it onto a loop. So it's just sliding back and forth. So I would plant it somewhere, get a shot, and I would literally just pick this thing up, move it to a different spot and get a different angle while it's moving. They say in the manual explicitly not to pick this thing up while it's in motion because you could like pinch your fingers. But if you're a hardcore badass rebel risk taker, then I'm gonna pick this up because, you know, I'm that hardcore. So I wish I could just set this wherever I want and press one button and have it do the motion without me fiddling with an app. I did notice when this thing is off, you can still push it around a little bit and get some pretty smooth shots, but I asked them if it was okay to do that and they said it's not recommended, which basically means you're breaking your shit. Great, I just finished this video and it's only at 7 minutes. How am I gonna get this video to 10 minutes without everyone realizing I'm just trying to stretch this video out? I guess we could talk about stuff. My lips have been like crazy chapped the last couple days. I've tested out like 5 different types of chapsticks and I've been applying it like every 5 minutes, but it's been so dry and cracky. I don't know, is this a good one? It says medicated and that's what people told me to get, so I don't know. Do you guys have any recommendations on lip balm? Oh, what else? I've gotten hundreds of requests for Red versus Ariel Alexa. That's coming out next week, so you know, look forward to that. Make sure you're subscribed and bell notifications and stuff. October 11th, it will be live. Okay, still not even close to 10 minutes yet. Let's go read some comments. I always feel kind of bad. I get a lot of DMs and emails that I don't have time to respond to, so let's just start doing this at the end of every video. I'm gonna read these comments, respond. What was the top comment from the last video? Tom Calloway says, you look like the kid from the movie Up. That was the same top comment from the last video. You guys can't just keep repeating this as the top comment, you guys. Pick up something new, gosh. I'm gonna like that. That gets a heart. Ha ha ha, this comment should become a ritual in all Potato Jet videos. No, please don't make this a ritual. I want to respond to like other things, not the fact that I look like that Up guy all the time, okay?
It's me, Russell.
Should I be that guy from Halloween? I don't know. I don't even have to do anything. That'd be great.
You going to South America, Mr. Frederick?
Don't touch that!
Not everyone could afford a nice camera. Shoots with a $1,200 smartphone. I did do that, huh? I'm a douche. I watched this video while sitting down. Crap. Yes, that's right, guys. If you haven't seen that last video, watch it because I talk about standing and sitting tables. And well, you guys can't see it, but hold on, let me bring it back up. Watch my last video to see it more in action. You can't see the whole table. That's weird. So you just see this little microphone like, beep. Okay, that's strange. Why ain't you got 10 million subs? You are so funny in your videos and you talk sense. Damn straight I do, Ben Taylor. I'm funny. Like a lot. Once you slap that Sigma on, what a difference. Yeah, that's right. I'm shooting on a Sigma lens right now. It looks quite a bit better when I'm on that. See, I could zoom it in and look at that depth of field. Yeah. Okay, back to normal. Doug's promo says, I'd smoke you for breakfast. Yeah, I don't know what that means. I'm wondering why this... Oh, I'm not allowed to say that word. It's weird. I've always wondered if Asians are allowed to say that word. I mean, I've definitely seen some Asian guys. Usually they have like hats on backwards, baggy pants. They have a lot of swag and they say it all the time and nobody like tries to correct them. They're like, oh, that's fine. That's not me though. I can't say it. If I were to say that, then I'd get shut down very quickly. 15 more seconds. Oh, come on. I'm so close to doing this. This is the only video for this week. I'm trying to at least post 2 videos a week, but it's been tough this week. I just got back from Washington, D.C. for a shoot. It's been crazy. And on Friday, I'm shooting a music video for a Latin artist named Pepe Aguilar. He's super popular in a lot of Latin countries, so maybe some of you guys know him. I am going to do a behind the scenes of that video, so that'll be coming. Okay, now I'm definitely past 10 minutes. Woohoo! I gotta admit, I always feel weird putting on chapstick. I feel like it looks too much like putting on lipstick. Like I'll like go and hide in the corner and put it on so no one sees me putting it on. And now all of you guys are watching. So this is not good. I'm gonna put this away.